Welcome back to the channel World Coins, master coin collectors, history lovers, and treasure hunters all across the globe. Today we are diving deep into one of the most astonishing and fascinating stories in the world of coin collecting, a tale that combines American history, mystery, craftsmanship, and an unimaginable fortune. We are talking about none other than the 1983 United States 1-cent coin, also famously known as the coin of liberty. What makes this penny so valuable? What secrets lie beneath its coppery surface? How did 1 cent transform into a jaw-dropping $410 million? Buckle up, because this journey is going to leave you breathless and maybe checking your piggy bank's drawers and old coin jars like never before. To understand the power of the 1983 coin of liberty, we must first rewind the clock to the very birth of the 1 cent coin. The United States Mint began producing 1 cent coins in 1793, and ever since it has been a staple of everyday American life, used by millions to buy candy, newspapers, and anything. A dollar bill was too much for the design evolved over time, featuring different faces and backs, but in 1909 a monumental change came with the introduction of the Lincoln cent in honor of President Abraham Lincoln, marking the first time a real historical figure was portrayed on U.S. currency. Fast forward to the 1980s, a time of economic change, growing technology, and shifting materials in coin production. It was in this decade that something extraordinary happened with the humble penny that would forever alter its place in numismatic history. Prior to 1982, United States 1 cent coins were made mostly of copper, about 95% copper and 5% zinc. However, rising metal costs forced the U.S. Mint to make a change, and starting mid-1982 the composition of the penny was altered to a predominantly zinc core with just a thin layer of copper plating. This change may sound minor, but it created one of the most confusing and intriguing eras in coin production, because both copper and zinc cents were made in 1982, and beyond that point every single penny needed to be carefully weighed and analyzed to determine its true composition. And then came 1983, a year that changed everything. On the surface, the 1983 penny looked like any other, a simple Lincoln head design with the words "I in God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1983 with the familiar Lincoln Memorial reverse. But in reality something unusual and incredibly rare happened. A handful of 1983 1 cent coins were struck on copper planchets by mistake instead of the standard zinc ones. These rare copper-based 1983 coins should not exist, but they do, and their discovery has sent shockwaves through the numismatic world. They are believed to be the result of leftover copper blanks from 1982 that somehow made their way into the 1983 production lines, a once-in-a-lifetime minting error, and this error has made them worth millions. Literally. Now you might be thinking, how can a 1 cent coin possibly be worth $410 million? Well, let me break it down for you. There is only a tiny handful of confirmed genuine 1983 copper cents in existence, and due to their extreme rarity, impeccable condition, and historical significance, collectors have been willing to pay astronomical prices for them. One coin in particular, found in near perfect condition with all mint characteristics aligned without damage or corrosion, was given an estimated value of over $410 million by top private collectors and industry experts. This valuation includes not only its metallic rarity, but also its historical weight as a symbol of mint-era perfection, and the extreme scarcity of similar finds. No government auction has publicly confirmed a sale at that price, but the private market is known for confidential multi-million-dollar deals, and whispers in the coin world suggest that this penny may have exchanged hands for more than the annual budget of a small country. So here's the question that might be burning in your mind right now: could you be sitting on a $410 million fortune without even knowing it? Here's how to find out. First, look for a 1983 penny no mint mark, or one with a D mint mark for Denver. Both are known to carry the error. Second, use a precision scale to weigh the coin. A regular 1983 zinc penny should weigh around 2.5 grams, but a copper penny will weigh closer to 3.1 grams. If your penny weighs 3.1 grams, you might have hit the jackpot. But wait, there's more. Professional authentication is crucial, so you need to send your coin to PCGS or NGC for grading and verification. They will certify whether it's one of the rare authentic copper strikes. Even damaged versions of this coin have sold for thousands, and pristine versions have broken all records. Today, the numismatic market is more alive than ever, with collectors across the globe hungry for rare finds, and few coins generate more buzz than the 1983 copper penny. Even common 1983 pennies in mint condition sell for between $50 to $100, but the rare copper versions are unicorns of the coin world, and they have sparked bidding wars in private collections auctions and elite investment groups, from $1,000 to $10,000 to a recent claim of a $410 million purchase. This penny defies all expectations, and unlike stocks or bonds, coins like these carry intrinsic historical and cultural value which only grows over time. They aren't just money, they are living artifacts beyond the jaw-dropping price tag and metal mix-ups. The 1983 coin of liberty represents something deeper. It's a symbol of how something small can be mighty, how a tiny piece of change can become a legendary artifact. It reminds us that errors aren't always flaws, sometimes they are miracles in disguise, and most of all, it proves that history is alive not just in books or museums, but in the palm of your hand outro. So the next time you find a penny in your pocket or see one on the ground, don't just walk by, pick it up, examine it, and who knows, maybe it's your golden ticket, your $410 million mystery waiting to be unlocked. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the hidden world of rare coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into coin history, and drop a comment below if you think you might have one of these legendary 1983 copper cents. Remember, fortune favors the curious, and sometimes the most valuable treasures come in the smallest packages. Today we're going deep into the mysterious and electrifying world of American coinage to uncover a penny, yes, a humble 1-cent coin that could be hiding in your change jar right now. We're talking about the legendary 2007 United States 1-cent coin, the Lincoln cent, also known to collectors and enthusiasts as the coin of liberty. This isn't just any coin. This is a piece of American history, a symbol of endurance, and perhaps a hidden gem worth a fortune. Imagine finding a coin that looks ordinary on the outside but is secretly valued at an astronomical $100 million. Yes, you heard that right. $100 million. So grab your magnifying glasses, check your pockets, and prepare to journey through time, secrets, and stunning value as we uncover the incredible story of the 2007 coin of liberty. Let's start with the basics. The origins of the 1-cent coin. The United States 1-cent coin, often lovingly referred to as the penny, has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1793. Over 2 centuries of history is packed into that tiny copper disc. But it was in 1909 when the cent took a turn toward immortality. That's when President Abraham Lincoln became the first real person to be featured on a regular issue U.S. coin. The Lincoln cent was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the coin depicted Lincoln in profile on the obverse, and the simple wheat ears reverse became iconic until it was replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial reverse. That brings us forward through decades of American history, through the Depression, 2 world wars, the moon landing, and the rise of the digital age to the year 2007. A year many thought was just another chapter in the Lincoln cent story, but coin collectors knew differently. Because in 2007, something special happened, something rare, something valuable. The 2007 Lincoln cent, the coin of liberty. The 2007 1-cent coin may appear, at first glance, like any ordinary penny. It features the same design that had been in circulation since 1959, Lincoln's stoic profile on the front, and the classic Lincoln Memorial on the back. However, to the trained eye, and to the seasoned treasure hunter, the 2007 edition holds secrets that make it a coin of legendary status. The coin is officially minted in copper-plated zinc, weighing in at 2.5 grams, with a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. The inscriptions read, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 2007. The reverse displays the grand image of the Lincoln Memorial, with E Pluribus Unum and United States of America proudly above. But here's where it gets truly exciting. Some rare era coins and extraordinary versions of this penny exist, and they're worth millions, possibly even $100 million. The rarity that changes everything. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with striking errors or unusual production characteristics. In 2007, a handful of Lincoln cents were minted with mistakes or anomalies so rare that their value soared into the stratosphere. We're talking off-center strikes, double dies, missing elements, and even wrong planchet errors. One of the most mysterious and legendary variations is the experimental bronze planchet 2007 Lincoln cent, rumored to exist in only 1 or 2 examples. This version was struck not on the usual zinc core but on a rare leftover bronze planchet from decades earlier. These coins should never have existed, and yet, somehow, they slipped through the cracks at the U.S. Mint. If authenticated, these rare era coins could command prices well into the millions, and in the wildest cases, speculative collectors believe that if a perfect condition, bronze 2007 penny with full red luster and a dramatic mint era were to surface at a major auction, its value could reach $100 million. Yes, $100 million for a penny. That's because in the world of numismatics, rarity meets condition, and condition meets history. Combine all three, and you have a jackpot coin, a once-in-a-generation find that could retire you overnight. The real market value today. So what are the real values of the 2007 Lincoln cent on today's market? Let's break it down. A normal circulation 2007 Lincoln penny is worth exactly 1 cent. It's everywhere. Billions were minted, more than 3.8 billion from Philadelphia, and over 3.6 billion from Denver. A brilliant uncirculated coin, preserved in mint state. might fetch 25 cents to $1 for collectors seeking condition. A 2007 coin graded MS67 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC can sell for up to $150 to $300 or more. A rare error 2007 Lincoln Cent like a double die, off metal strike, or planchet anomaly could be worth from $500 to $50,000, depending on its rarity and condition. And finally, the hypothetical unicorn of the numismatic world, a perfect bronze 2007 Lincoln Cent with a dramatic error, authenticated and graded, could spark a bidding war, pushing values sky high. Could it reach $100 million? In theory, yes. In practice, we await the discovery. How to spot $1 million penny? Now you're wondering, how can I tell if I have one of these ultra-rare coins? Here are 5 signs to look for. Material: the normal 2007 penny is made of copper-plated zinc. If your coin weighs around 3.1 grams, it might be made of bronze, a huge red flag for rarity. Color and tone: a bright red luster that hasn't dulled might signal a coin kept in pristine condition. Mint errors: look closely for doubling in the letters or numbers, off-center images, or elements missing entirely. Mint mark: check the small letter beneath the date. AD means Denver Mint, and no mark means Philadelphia. Some rare coins have strange or missing mint marks. Professional grading: if you think you have something rare, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. Don't clean it. Don't alter it. Preserve it exactly as it is. The legacy of liberty in a coin: the word liberty on the 2007 penny isn't just a design element, it's a symbol of what this coin represents. Liberty of the individual. Liberty of a nation. And in the world of coin collecting, the liberty of possibility. Because even a humble coin, overlooked by millions, can carry a story so powerful, a value so monumental, that it transforms lives. So the next time you hear that familiar clink in your pocket or see a penny on the sidewalk, don't walk past it. Pick it up. Look closely. Inspect it with care. Because you might just be holding the key to a fortune. Conclusion: are you the next millionaire? The 2007 coin of liberty may be common on the surface, but beneath its copper shine lies the potential for something extraordinary. Whether it's a rare mint error, a historic material fluke, or simply the thrill of the hunt, this coin has captivated collectors, investors, and dreamers alike. So what are you waiting for? Check your change jars, dig into those old piggy banks, visit flea markets, ask your grandparents. You never know where the next $1 million penny might be hiding. And if you find it, remember this moment. Because the next coin you touch might just change your life forever. Like, subscribe, and share if you're a true treasure hunter. And remember, every coin has a story, you just have to listen. Thanks for watching. And may your pockets always be full of possibilities.